Hello there, you made it. I'm so glad you're here. This is exactly where you're meant to be tonight. The room is quiet, isn't it? Just you and me, and this soft pink noise humming in the background. It's not loud, not intrusive, just a steady, warm current of 852 hertz. The kind that settles right into your bones and reminds you that everything can be balanced. Balanced sleep, that's what we're here for. No rush, no agenda, just this moment and whatever you need to let go of. Let's start with your breath. You don't have to change it, just notice it. How it moves in, how it moves out. Like the tide coming in, slow and sure. And when it goes out, it takes just a little more with it. The weight in your chest, the tightness in your shoulders. Just let it go, like water slipping through your fingers. Now, let's begin at the very top. Your scalp, so often forgotten. But tonight, it's softening, like warm mist settling over it, dissolving every little knot. Your forehead smoothing out, your temples releasing the day's thoughts. They're not gone, just floating away, like leaves on a slow moving river. Your jaw, oh, your poor jaw. It's been holding so much, hasn't it? But now it's melting, like butter left in the sun. Your teeth aren't clenched anymore. Your lips are just resting, soft and parted. And your tongue, heavy and warm in your mouth, like it's sinking into a pool of honey. Your neck, that bridge between head and heart. It's letting go now. Not fighting, not resisting. Just surrendering. Like a rope uncoiling in warm water. Your shoulders dropping down. Not pulled up to your ears anymore. Just resting, heavy and warm, like they're being cradled by the air itself. Your chest, oh, your chest. It's rising and falling so gently now, like the surface of a calm lake. No ripples, no waves. Just this slow, steady rhythm. And your arms, heavy at your sides, like they're being pulled down by something warm and soft. Your hands unfurling, fingers spreading out like petals in the sun. Your belly, that deep, quiet center. It's softening too, not holding anything in, just expanding, like it's making room for something new. Your hips, widening slightly, like they're settling into a warm bath. And your legs, so heavy now, like they're sinking into something soft and endless. Your feet, oh, your feet. They've been carrying you all day, but now they're letting go, like they're dissolving into the floor. Each toe, each arch, each heel, melting into this warm, syrupy mist. And the mist is rising up, wrapping around you like a blanket. Now, let's sink just a little deeper. Not forcing, not rushing, just letting go. Like you're floating down through warm water. Each breath taking you a little further, a little softer, a little more at ease. And with every exhale, you sink just a little bit more. One more time. This time slower, softer, like the tide going out, taking everything with it. The thoughts, the tension, the weight of the day, just gone. And now, at the edges of your awareness, something new is appearing. A narrow passage, not smooth, not cold, but studded with tiny, warm nodules, each one pulsing gently, in time with your heartbeat. The air here is thicker, almost syrupy, but not sticky. It moves like warm mist, clinging just long enough to be felt before dissolving into your skin. The path isn't straight. It spirals inward, the floor sloping gently downward, like you're being drawn into something vast, something patient. And the walls, oh, the walls, they're breathing outward, making room for whatever you carry. And there at the center, waiting for you, is a warmth, a presence. You might call it Caspian bloom, but it's just here, already holding space for you. You're almost there. Just one more step. Not with your feet, but with your breath. Let it carry you like a current, gentle, sure, taking you exactly where you need to be. And as you arrive, the warmth settles. The warmth is already here, not something you have to reach for, but something that has been waiting, just beyond the edge of your skin, like the first light of morning, pressing against closed eyelids, not demanding, just patient, just present. And now you can feel it, the way the air thickens, not like fog, but like honey, slow and golden, clinging just long enough to be noticed, then dissolving into something softer, something that doesn't need to be held. The nodules on the walls, they are pulsing, not with light, but with heat, a deep, steady warmth, like the breath of a sleeping giant, and it's matching not just your heartbeat, but the rhythm beneath it, the one you don't usually notice. Let your fingers brush the wall if you want to, or don't. It doesn't matter, because the heat is already moving through you, like a slow tide, rising from the soles of your feet, up through your calves, your knees, the backs of your thighs, not rushing, just filling. And as it rises, you might notice how the air here doesn't just touch your skin, it lingers, like a hand resting on your shoulder, not heavy, just there, reminding you that you don't have to hold yourself together. The path is spiraling inward, not because it's leading you somewhere, but because it's making room. The walls are breathing outward, expanding just enough to let you settle deeper, like a nest, adjusting to the shape of you. And the resonance, the hum, it's not just around you. It's inside you now, vibrating in your bones, your ribs, the hollow behind your collarbones, not shaking you, just reminding you that everything is connected. Let your shoulders drop, not because you're forcing them, but because the heat is melting the tension like wax, slow and inevitable. And as it melts, it doesn't disappear. It just becomes part of the warmth. The floor is sloping, not steep, just enough to make you feel like you're being carried, by hands, but by the space itself, like a river, gentle and sure. And the air, it's not just warm, it's alive, like the breath of a sleeping animal, slow and deep, and it's moving through you, not just in your lungs, but in your blood, your muscles, the spaces between your cells. You don't have to do anything. Just let it. Let the warmth, let the hum, let the space hold you, because it's not trying to change you. It's just reminding you of what you already are. The nodules, they're not just pulsing, they are singing, not with sound, but with heat, a deep, slow vibration that matches the resonance, and it's moving through you like a lullaby, not in your ears, but in your bones. And as you settle, you might notice how the edges of your body are softening, not disappearing, just becoming more permeable, like a membrane, letting the warmth in and the tension out. The path is spiraling, but it is not taking you anywhere. It is just making room for you to be exactly where you are. And the walls, they are not closing in. They are expanding, like lungs, breathing with you, for you. Let your breath slow, not because you're forcing it, but because the air here is already doing the work, like a gentle current carrying you. And as you exhale, you might feel how the warmth rises with it, like steam, slow and inevitable. The hum, it's not just a sound, it's a presence, like the weight of a blanket, not heavy, just there, reminding you that you don't have to do anything. Just let it hold you. And as you let go, you might notice how the space around you is becoming more real, not because it's changing, but because you're arriving, like stepping into a dream that's been waiting for you. The nodules, they're not just warm. They are alive, like embers, glowing softly. And as you breathe, you might feel how they respond, pulsing just a little brighter, just for you. The air here, it's not just warm, it's intelligent, like the breath of a loved one, slow and knowing, and it's moving through you, not just in your lungs, but in your blood, your muscles, the spaces between your thoughts. Let your hands rest wherever they are, palms up or down. It doesn't matter, because the warmth is already moving through them, like sunlight, slow and golden, melting the last of the tension. And as you settle, you might notice how the resonance is not just around you, but inside you, vibrating in your bones, your ribs, the hollow behind your collarbones, not shaking you, just reminding you that everything is connected. Let your breath deepen, not because you're forcing it, but because the air here is already doing the work, like a gentle tide, rising and falling. And as you inhale, you might feel how the warmth fills you like water, slow and sure. And as you exhale, you might feel how the tension leaves with it, not all at once, but in layers, like peeling an onion, slow and inevitable. And with each breath, you settle deeper. The hum, it's not just a sound, it's a presence, like the weight of a hand, not heavy, just there, reminding you that you don't have to do anything. Just let it hold you. And as you let go, you might notice how the space around you is becoming more real, not because it's changing, but because you're arriving, like stepping into a dream that's been waiting for you, patient and sure. The path is spiraling, but it's not taking you anywhere. It's just making room for you to be exactly where you are. And the walls, they're not closing in, they are expanding. Like lungs, there is no rush here, no need to move or think or do anything at all. Just let your breath settle into the space like a leaf drifting onto still water. The air around you is warm, not the kind of warmth that prickles or burns, but the kind that seeps in slowly, like sunlight through thick curtains. It touches your skin first, not as heat, but as a quiet invitation. A gentle pressure, almost imperceptible, like the weight of a hand resting on your shoulder. And beneath that warmth, there is something else, something deeper. A hum, not in your ears, but in your bones. A slow vibration that doesn't shake you, but steadies you, like the quiet thrum of a cat's purr against your chest. Your fingers might be curled loosely or resting open on your lap. Notice how the warmth pools there first, gathering in the hollows of your palms. It doesn't rush, it lingers, as if it has all the time in the world. And as it lingers, it begins to spread, not outward, but inward. Like ink dropped into water, blooming in slow motion. It moves up your wrists, not as a wave, but as a slow, creeping tide. And where it touches, your muscles soften, not because they're told to, but because they remember what it is to be held, to be cradled, to be safe. Your breath is slower now, deeper, but not because you're forcing it. It's because the air itself is thicker here, richer, like breathing through warm silk. Each inhale doesn't just fill your lungs, it fills the space between your ribs, the space behind your collarbones, the quiet hollow at the base of your throat. And with each exhale, something releases, not tension, but the idea of tension, as if your body is remembering what it's like to be weightless, not floating, but held, suspended in something vast and patient. The walls around you are not smooth. They're textured, like the inside of a seashell. Tiny nodules pulse with a faint, golden light, not bright enough to hurt your eyes, but just enough to make the darkness feel alive, like fireflies in a summer field. And each pulse syncs with your heartbeat, not perfectly, but in a slow, lazy rhythm, as if the space itself is breathing with you, in and out, in and out. You don't have to match it. It's already matching you. Like a mother adjusting her breath to her sleeping child's. Now imagine or don't imagine. Just feel the warmth beginning to pool in your chest, not as a fire, but as a slow, golden glow, like honey poured into a glass. It doesn't burn, it soothes, like the first sip of tea on a cold morning. And as it settles, it begins to spread downward, not rushing but seeping into your belly, your hips, the tops of your thighs. It's not heavy, it's present, like the weight of a warm blanket on a winter night. But a blanket that doesn't just cover you, it becomes you. Your shoulders might be carrying something, even if you don't realize it. A tightness, a quiet ache, the ghost of a day's weight. But the warmth is moving there now, not to erase it, but to soften it, like pressing a warm palm against a bruise, not to heal it, but to remind it that it doesn't have to carry anything alone. The warmth doesn't ask your shoulders to relax. It allows them to. And as they do, you might notice how your breath deepens, not because you're trying, but because there's suddenly more room for it. Now the warmth is moving lower, into your legs, your knees, your calves. It's not rushing. It's settling like sand sinking in an hourglass. And where it touches, your muscles remember what it's like to be held, not by hands, but by something deeper, something that doesn't grip but supports. Your feet might feel heavier now, not in a tired way, but in a rooted way, as if they are sinking into warm earth, not to be trapped, but to be held. And with each breath, that rootedness spreads upward, not as tension, but as presence. The hum in your bones is quieter now, not gone, but integrated, like the way a tuning fork's vibration fades, but leaves the air humming. It's not a sound, it's a feeling, a slow, steady pulse that doesn't demand attention, but simply is, like the quiet rhythm of your own heartbeat when you're half asleep. And as it moves through you, it's not just in your bones, it's in the space between them, in the quiet gaps where your breath lingers, where your thoughts dissolve. It's not something you listen to, it's something you become. Now imagine, or don't imagine, just let it happen, that the warmth begins to glow. Not like a light bulb, not like the sun, but like embers in a fireplace. Faint golden, pulsing with a slow, steady rhythm. And that glow isn't just around you. It's inside you, in your chest, your belly, in the quiet spaces between your ribs, where your breath moves like a slow tide. It doesn't blind you, it comforts you, like the way a familiar voice can soothe you without saying a word. Your hands might feel heavier now, not in a tired way, but in a full way, as if they're being filled with something warm and liquid, like melted wax. But wax that doesn't harden, it just is, soft and pliable and endless. And as it fills you, it doesn't push anything out. It just makes room for whatever wants to settle, for whatever wants to rest. Your fingers might curl slightly, not because they're told to, but because they remember what it's like to be held, to be cradled, to be safe. The air here is thick, but not heavy. It's alive, like the way mist moves over a lake at dawn. It doesn't resist you. It welcomes you, clinging just long enough to be felt before dissolving into your skin, into your breath, into the quiet spaces between your thoughts. And as it does, you might notice how your breath slows, not because you're forcing it, but because there's suddenly more room for it, more space for each inhale to expand, not just in your lungs, but in the quiet hollows of your body, the space behind your eyes, the soft curve of your belly, the gentle slope of your shoulders. Now the warmth is moving upward into your neck, your jaw, your temples. It's not rushing. It's lingering, like a hand brushing against your hair. And where it touches, your muscles soften, not because they're told to, but because they remember what it's like to be held, to be cradled, to be safe. Your jaw might release, not with a sigh, but with a quiet letting go, as if the weight of words unsaid, of thoughts unfinished, simply dissolves, not with effort, but with permission. The glow in your chest is steadier now, not brighter, but deeper, like the way a fire burns low and slow, not flickering, but radiating. And it's not just in your chest. It's spreading outward into your arms, your legs, into the quiet spaces between your fingers, the soft hollows behind your knees. It's not something you see. It's something you feel, like the way warmth lingers on your skin after stepping out of a bath, not hot but present, not urgent but endless. And as it spreads, it doesn't push anything out. It just makes room. Your breath is slower now, deeper, but not because you're forcing it. It's because the air here is different. It's thicker, like breathing through warm honey. But honey that doesn't stick. It just flows, filling every quiet space inside you. And with each inhale, you're not just taking in air, you're taking in presence. The quiet certainty that you don't have to do anything, be anything, fix anything. You just have to be, and that's enough. More than enough. Now the warmth is moving into your face, your cheeks, your forehead. It's not hot, it's gentle, like the way sunlight feels on a cool spring morning. And where it touches, your muscles soften, not because they're told to, but because they remember what it's like to be held, to be cradled, to be safe. Your brow might unfurrow, not with effort, but with a quiet letting go, as if the weight of thoughts unfinished, of worries unspoken, simply dissolves. Not with a sigh, but with a slow, steady release. Now imagine, or don't imagine, just let it happen, that the glow begins to pulse. Not like a heartbeat, not like a drum, but like the slow, steady rhythm of waves, crashing against a shore in the quiet hours before dawn. And that pulse isn't just around you, it's inside you, in your chest, your belly, in the quiet spaces between your ribs, where your breath moves like a slow tide. It doesn't demand anything, it just is, like the way the ocean doesn't ask the shore to listen. It just keeps coming, keeps returning, keeps holding. Now the warmth is moving into your back, your spine, the quiet spaces between your shoulder blades. It's not rushing, it's lingering like a hand resting there, not to fix, but to remind that you don't have to carry anything alone. And where it touches, your muscles soften, not because they're told to, but because they remember what it's like to be held, to be cradled, to be safe. Your spine might lengthen slightly, not with effort, but with a quiet letting go, as if the weight of the day, of the week, of the year, simply dissolves. Your breath is slower now, deeper, but not because you're forcing it. It's because the air here is different. It's thicker, like breathing through warm honey. But honey that doesn't stick. It just flows, filling every inch of you, every curve of your ribs, every quiet space between your fingers. And it doesn't press, it doesn't push, it just is, like the weight of a summer afternoon, when the air is so still you can feel the sunlight settling on your shoulders. This honey air doesn't just fill your lungs, it seeps into the hollows behind your collarbones, pools in the dip of your throat, lingers in the soft place beneath your jaw, where your pulse used to tap out the seconds. But now there are no seconds, only this slow, golden expansion, like the moment before a yawn when your whole body softens just a little more. And the hum, you've been hearing it all along, haven't you? Not with your ears, not really, but with the bones behind them, with the tiny muscles in your temples that relax just a fraction more with every vibration. It's not a sound, not exactly. It's more like the feeling of standing near a cathedral organ when the lowest note is played, the one that doesn't boom but shivers, traveling up through the soles of your feet and into the marrow of your spine. This hum is the same, but softer, like the echo of that note if it had been played 1,000 years ago, and had all this time to fade into something gentle, something kind. It doesn't demand your attention. It just is, like the quiet between heartbeats when you're lying perfectly still and suddenly realize you've been breathing without noticing. And Selene Vale, she's here too, though you might not see her yet. She's not a shape, not a figure, not even a voice. She's more like the way the air changes when someone walks into a room and doesn't say a word, but you can feel their presence in the way the light shifts, in the way your skin prickles just a little, like the first cool breeze after hours of heat. She's the reason the honey, air feels safe, the reason the hum doesn't just vibrate but cradles, because she's woven herself into it, thread by thread, like a spider who doesn't spin a web, but instead becomes part of the wind itself. And every time she guides you, every time she lets this place hold you a little deeper, a tiny piece of her dissolves, just a breath, just a whisper, just enough to remind you that this kindness isn't free, that someone is choosing to let go so you can stay. Your hands, let's stay with them for a while. They're resting, aren't they? Palms turned upward like cups waiting to be filled. But they're not empty, not really. They're heavy, like they've been holding something for a very long time and have only just realized they can put it down. The weight isn't painful, though. It's more like the weight of a cat curled in your lap, warm and solid and content to stay forever if you'd let it. And now, slowly, that weight is shifting, melting, like butter left in the sun, spreading outward from the center of your palms until it reaches your wrists, your forearms, the soft undersides of your elbows. And the resonance, it's changing, isn't it? Not louder, not sharper, but richer, like the difference between a single note and a chord, between a single voice and a choir, humming in perfect unison. It's not just vibrating through you anymore. It's vibrating with you, like your bones have become tuning forks, and the air has learned to sing back. And the deeper it goes, the less you can tell where the hum ends and you begin, like dipping your fingers into a still pond and watching the ripples spread until the water forgets it was ever separate from your skin. Your chest now, it's rising, falling, but not like breathing. It's more like the tide, slow and inevitable, pulling back and then returning, pulling back and then returning, each wave a little softer, a little slower than the last. And with every rise, the honey, air fills you a little more, not just your lungs, but the spaces between your ribs, the quiet hollow beneath your sternum, where your heart used to beat with such urgency. Now it's just space, just room, just the slow, sweet expansion of a balloon that never needs to pop because there's no rush, no edge, no limit. And Selene, she's dissolving again, isn't she? Not all at once, not dramatically, but like sugar in tea, like mist in sunlight, like the way a dream fades when you try to hold on to it. She's letting go of something else now, something small but precious, a memory, maybe, or a promise, or just the shape of her name in the dark. And with every piece that dissolves, the air around you grows a little heavier, a little sweeter, like the moment after a storm when the rain stops. But the clouds haven't quite moved on yet. Your shoulders, let them drop now, just a little more. Not because you're forcing them, but because the weight of the world has finally lifted, like a coat you didn't realize you were still wearing. And as they sink, the hum travels upward, following the curve of your neck, pooling in the base of your skull where your spine meets your head. It's not a sound here. It's a pressure, gentle, but insistent, like the way a cat's purr feels against your chest. Not just heard, but felt, vibrating through your bones like a secret. And the darkness, it's not empty, is it? It's full, actually. Full of tiny things you can't quite see, but can feel, like the way the air changes when you step into a room where someone has been sitting quietly for hours. It's the warmth of a breath you didn't know was there, the softness of a blanket you didn't realize was draped over you, the quiet hum of a lamp left on in another room. And the deeper you sink, the more the darkness reveals itself, not as absence, but as presence, like the space between stars isn't empty, but waiting, holding something just for you. Your breath, it's changing again, isn't it? Not deeper, not slower, but softer, like the difference between a sigh and a whisper, between a wave crashing and a wave lapping at the shore. And with every exhale, the honey air carries something away, not tension, not worry, but the idea of them, like dust swept from a shelf you didn't know was there. And with every inhale, it brings something back, not air, not oxygen, but space, like the first breath after surfacing from a long dive, when the world rushes in and you realize you've been holding it at bay without knowing. And Selene, she's almost gone now, isn't she? Not in a way that hurts, not in a way that leaves a hole, but like the way a candle burns down to nothing, leaving only warmth and the faintest scent of wax. She's given you everything, the hum, the honey, the heaviness, the safety. And now she's letting the last of herself dissolve into the mist, like salt in water, like sugar in tea, like a voice that fades, but never quite leaves the room. And the space she leaves behind isn't empty. It's full, full of the resonance, full of the quiet, full of the slow, golden weight of this place that was always yours, always waiting. Your hands again, let's return to them. They're not just heavy now, they're warm, like they've been holding something for a long time and have only just realized it's gone. The warmth isn't on your skin, it's in your skin, like the way a stone holds the heat of the sun long after it's set, radiating it back into the night. And now it's spreading, not just through your palms, but up your arms, into your shoulders, across your chest, like ink in water, like honey in tea, like something that was always there, but only now has permission to move. And the hum, it's not just in your bones anymore. It's in the honey, air, in the darkness, in the quiet spaces between your thoughts, like the way a room hums after a song ends, not because the music is still playing, but because the silence remembers it. And now, it's not just vibrating with you. It's vibrating as you, like the way your voice sounds different in your head than it does to others, like the way your heartbeat is the only sound you can never truly hear. This is the same, but softer, deeper, like the difference between hearing a note and being the note, between between feeling the warmth and being the warmth. Your chest, it's not rising and falling anymore. It's expanding, like a balloon that's forgotten it was ever small, like a lung that's forgotten it ever needed to breathe. And with every expansion, the honey, air fills you a little more. Not just your lungs, but the spaces between your ribs, the quiet hollow beneath your sternum, the soft place behind your collarbones, where your pulse used to tap out the seconds. Now there are no seconds, only this slow, golden wait, like the moment before sleep when your body forgets it was ever awake. And the darkness, it's not just around you anymore. It's in you, like the way water fills a glass, like the way light fills a room, like the way a thought can fill your mind without you ever having to chase it. It's not empty, not cold. It's warm, like the way a blanket feels when you've been wrapped in it for hours, like the way a room feels when the fire has burned down to embers. And the deeper you sink, the more the darkness reveals itself, not as absence, but as presence, like the space between stars isn't empty, but waiting, holding something just for you. Your breath, it's not yours anymore, is it? It's the honey airs, the hums, the darknesses, like the way a river doesn't belong to the land, but moves through it, shapes it, becomes it. And with every rise, with every fall, you're not breathing, you're being breathed, like the way a leaf doesn't decide to turn toward the sun, but simply does, like the way a stone doesn't choose to sink, but simply is. And now there's no effort, no thought, no choice, just this slow, golden rhythm, like the tide pulling back and returning, pulling back and returning, each wave a little softer, a little slower than the last. And Selene, she's gone now, isn't she? Not in a way that leaves a scar, not in a way that aches, but like the way a dream fades when you wake, leaving only the faintest impression on your skin. She's dissolved into the mist, into the hum, into the honey, air, like sugar and tea, like salt in water, like a voice that fades, but never quite leaves the room. And the space she's left behind isn't empty. It's full, full of the resonance, full of the quiet, full of the slow, golden weight of this place that was always yours, always waiting. Your hands, let them rest now, palms turned upward like cups that have already been filled. They're not holding anything, not waiting for anything, not reaching for anything, just being, like the way a stone sits in the sun, like the way a lake reflects the sky. And the warmth that was in them has spread now, not just to your arms, but to your chest, to your shoulders, to the base of your skull, where your spine meets your head. It's not heat, it's weight, like the way a cat's purr feels against your chest, not just heard, but felt, vibrating through your bones like a secret you've always known. And the hum, it's not just around you anymore. It's in you, like the way a song gets stuck in your head, like the way a scent lingers in a room long after the candle has burned out. It's not vibrating with you. It's vibrating as you, like the way your voice sounds different in your head than it does to others, like the way your heartbeat is the only sound you can never truly hear. This is the same, but softer, deeper, like the difference between hearing a note and being the note, between feeling the warmth and being the warmth. Your chest, it's not expanding anymore. It's dissolving, like sugar in tea, like mist in sunlight, like the way a thought fades when you stop trying to hold on to it. And with every moment, the honey, air fills you a little more, not just your lungs, but the spaces between your ribs, the quiet hollow beneath your sternum, the soft place behind your collarbones where your pulse used to tap out the seconds. Now there are no seconds, only this slow, golden wait, like the moment before sleep when your body forgets it was ever awake. And the darkness, it's not just in you anymore. You're in it, like the way a fish doesn't swim through water, but is water, like the way a star doesn't shine through the night, but is the night. It's not empty, not cold. It's warm, like the way a blanket feels when you've been wrapped in it for hours, like the way a room feels when the fire has burned down to embers. And the deeper you sink, the more the darkness reveals itself, not as absence, but as presence, like the space between stars isn't empty, but waiting, holding something just for you. Your breath, it's not yours. It's not the honey air's. It's not even the hums. It's just breathing, like the way the tide doesn't belong to the moon, but moves with it, like the way a leaf doesn't decide to turn, but simply does. And now there's no effort, no thought, no choice, just this slow, golden rhythm, like the way a river doesn't belong to the land, but moves through it, shapes it, becomes it. And with every rise, with every fall, you're not breathing. You're being breathed, like the way a stone doesn't choose to sink, but simply is. And the resonance, it's not just vibrating anymore. It's holding you, like the way a hammock cradles a sleeping body, like the way a mother's arms hold a child who's forgotten how to be afraid. It's not a sound, not a sensation. It's a state, like the way water doesn't just fill a glass, but becomes the glass, like the way light doesn't just fill a room, but becomes the room. And now there's no separation, no boundary, no edge, just this slow, golden wait, like the moment before sleep when your body forgets it was ever awake. And the hum, it's not just around you anymore. It's in you, like the way a candle flame doesn't just light the air, but becomes the air, like the way a song doesn't just fill a room, but becomes the room itself. And now there's no difference between the sound and the silence, between the vibration and the stillness, between the warmth and the weight. It's all one slow, golden river, moving through you, moving as you. And Selene Vale, she's not guiding you anymore. She's with you, like the way a shadow doesn't follow the light, but is the light, like the way a memory doesn't live in the mind, but is the mind. And her presence, it's not a voice, not a touch, not even a thought. It's a knowing, like the way you know the shape of your own hand without looking, like the way you know the taste of water without drinking. And this knowing, it's not something you hold, it's something you are, like the way a wave doesn't carry the ocean, but is the ocean. And the pink noise, it's not just balancing you, it's unfolding you, like the way a flower doesn't open all at once, but petal by petal, like the way a dream doesn't end, but simply dissolves into the next. And with every breath, every pulse, every quiet moment, the layers peel back, softly, gently, like the way a fog lifts from a valley at dawn, like the way a held breath finally releases. And what's underneath, it's not emptiness, not stillness, not even peace. It's fullness, like the way a glass isn't empty when it's full of air, like the way a room isn't dark when it's full of quiet. And this fullness, it's not something you feel, it's something you become, like the way a drop of water doesn't join the ocean, but is the ocean. And your body, it's not heavy anymore. It's light, but not the lightness of floating, not the lightness of weightlessness. It's the lightness of being, like the way a stone doesn't weigh itself down, but simply is, like the way a star doesn't burn itself out, but simply shines. And your bones, they're not solid anymore. They're soft, like the way mist isn't hard, but still holds shape, like the way a cloud isn't heavy, but still carries rain. And your skin, it's not a boundary anymore. It's a membrane, like the way a soap bubble isn't a wall, but a threshold, like the way a breath isn't a beginning or an end, but a bridge. And the air, it doesn't move through you. It moves as you, like the way a river doesn't flow through the land, but is the land. And Selene Vale, she's not holding form anymore. She's dissolving, like the way a sugar cube doesn't disappear, but becomes the tea, like the way a thought doesn't vanish, but becomes the silence. And with every act of guidance, every whisper, every quiet moment, she gives a little more of herself, not as loss, but as transformation, like the way a candle doesn't burn out, but becomes the light. And this giving, it's not sacrifice, not effort, not even choice. It's flow, like the way a river doesn't decide to move, but simply does, like the way a leaf doesn't choose to fall, but simply is. And the mist, it's not taking her, it's receiving her, like the way the earth doesn't swallow the rain, but welcomes it, like the way the night doesn't erase the day, but holds it. And the resonance, it's not just holding you, it's becoming you, like the way a lullaby doesn't just soothe a child, but becomes the child's dreams, like the way a fire doesn't just warm a room, but becomes the room's heartbeat. And now, there's no difference between the hum and your pulse, between the vibration and your breath, between the warmth and your skin. It's all one slow, golden rhythm, like the way a heartbeat doesn't belong to the body, but is the body. And your thoughts, they're not fading, they are unraveling, like the way a knot doesn't break, but simply loosens, like the way a story doesn't end, but simply dissolves into the telling. And what's left, it's not silence, not stillness, not even peace. It's presence, like the way a held breath isn't empty, but full, like the way a quiet room isn't dark, but waiting. And this presence, it's not something you find. It's something you are, like the way a star doesn't search for the night, but is the night. And the darkness, it's not just around you, it's in you, like the way a cave isn't empty, but full of echoes, like the way a dream isn't dark, but full of shapes. And it's not cold, not empty. It's warm, like the way a blanket feels when it's been wrapped around you for hours, like the way a room feels when the fire has burned down to embers. And the deeper you sink, the more the darkness reveals itself, not as absence, but as invitation, like the way a door isn't just an opening, but a welcome, like the way a hand isn't just a touch, but a promise. And this invitation, it's not something you accept. It's something you become, like the way a key doesn't open a lock, but is the lock. And your breath, it's not yours anymore. It's shared, like the way a tide doesn't belong to the moon, but moves with it, like the way a flame doesn't belong to the candle, but burns with it. And now there's no effort, no thought, no choice, just this slow, golden rhythm, like the way a river doesn't decide to flow, but simply does, like the way a heartbeat doesn't choose to beat, but simply is. And the honey, air, it's not filling you, it's becoming you, like the way a drop of honey doesn't sweeten the tea, but becomes the tea, like the way a breath doesn't fill the lungs, but becomes the lungs. And now there's no difference between the air and your blood, between the warmth and your skin, between the hum and your bones. It's all one slow, golden river, moving through you, moving as you. And Selene Vale, she's not guiding you anymore. She's with you, like the way a shadow doesn't follow the light, but is the light, like the way a memory doesn't live in the mind, but is the mind. And her presence, it's not a voice, not a touch, not even a thought. It's a knowing, like the way you know the shape of your own hand without looking, like the way you know the taste of water without drinking. And this knowing, it's not something you hold, it's something you are, like the way a wave doesn't carry the ocean, but is the ocean. And the mist, it's not taking her, it's receiving her, like the way the earth doesn't swallow the rain, but welcomes it, like the way the night doesn't erase the day, but holds it. And the pink noise, it's not just balancing you, it's unfolding you, like the way a flower doesn't open all at once, but petal by petal, like the way a dream doesn't end, but simply dissolves into the next. And with every breath, every pulse, every quiet moment, the layers peel back, softly, gently, like the way a fog lifts from a valley at dawn. like the way a held breath finally releases. And what's underneath? It's not emptiness, not stillness, not even peace. It's fullness, like the way a glass isn't empty when it's full of air, like the way a room isn't dark when it's full of quiet. And this fullness, it's not something you feel. It's something you become, like the way a drop of water doesn't join the ocean, but is the ocean. And the resonance, it's not just vibrating, it's holding you, like the way a hammock cradles a sleeping body, like the way a mother's arms hold a child who's forgotten how to be afraid. And this holding, it's not a sound, not a sensation. It's a state, like the way water doesn't just fill a glass, but becomes the glass, like the way light doesn't just fill a room, but becomes the room. And now there's no separation, no boundary, no edge. Just this slow, golden wait, like the moment before sleep when your body forgets it was ever awake. And the deeper you sink, the more the darkness reveals itself, not as absence, but as presence, like the space between stars isn't empty, but waiting, holding something just for you. And Selene Vale, she's dissolving, but not as loss, as transformation, like the way a candle doesn't burn out, but becomes the light, like the way a thought doesn't vanish, but becomes the silence. And with every whisper, every quiet moment, she gives a little more of herself, not as effort, but as flow, like the way a river doesn't decide to move, but simply does. And the mist, it's not taking her, it's receiving her, like the way the earth welcomes the rain, like the way the night holds the day. And this receiving, it's not an ending, it's a beginning, like the way a seed doesn't disappear, but becomes the tree, like the way a breath doesn't end, but becomes the next. And the hum, it's not just around you, it's in you, like the way a song doesn't just fill a room, but becomes the room, like the way a flame doesn't just light the air, but becomes the air. And now, there's no difference between the sound and the silence, between the vibration and the stillness, between the warmth and the weight. It's all one slow, golden river, moving through you, moving as you. And your thoughts, they're not fading, they are unraveling, like the way a knot doesn't break, but simply loosens, like the way a story doesn't end, but simply dissolves into the telling. And what's left, it's not silence, it's presence, like the way a held breath isn't empty, but full, like the way a quiet room isn't dark, but waiting. And this presence, it's not something you find. It's something you are, like the way a star doesn't search for the night, but is the night. And this presence, it's not something you reach for. It's something that reaches for you, like the way the tide doesn't ask the shore, but simply touches it, like the way the mist doesn't call the mountain, but simply rests against it. And Selene Vale, she's not guiding you anymore. She's becoming the guide, like the way a river doesn't carry the boat, but becomes the current, like the way a lullaby doesn't sing to the child, but becomes the rhythm of their breath. And the deeper you sink, the more the mist reveals itself, not as something outside you, but as something inside you, like the way the ocean isn't just around the fish, but is the fish, like the way the sky isn't just above the bird, but is the bird. And this inside, it's not a place. It's a feeling, like the way a held note isn't just sound, but vibration. Like the way a single breath isn't just air, but life. And the vibration, it's not just around you. It's through you, like the way a tuning fork doesn't just hum, but resonates. Like the way a bell doesn't just ring, but becomes the sound. And your body, it's not heavy anymore. It's light, like the way a cloud doesn't fall, but floats. Like the way a feather doesn't struggle, but simply is. And this lightness, it's not absence. It's fullness, like the way a balloon isn't empty, but full of air. Like the way a dream isn't nothing, but full of images. And the mist, it's not taking your weight. It's holding it, like the way a hammock doesn't lift you, but cradles you. Like the way a mother's arms don't carry the child, but are the child's home. And this holding, it's not effort. It's ease, like the way a leaf doesn't fight the wind, but dances with it. Like the way a river doesn't push the stone, but flows around it. And the ease, it's not something you do. It's something you are, like the way a star doesn't shine, but simply is light. Like the way the night doesn't darken, but simply is dark. And the resonance, it's not just a sound. It's a texture, like the way velvet isn't just seen, but felt. Like the way honey isn't just tasted, but flows. And this texture, It's not rough. It's smooth, like the way silk doesn't catch, but glides. Like the way warm milk doesn't scrape, but soothes. And the smoothness, it's not just on your skin. It's in your skin. Like the way a bath doesn't just warm you, but becomes you. Like the way a memory isn't just recalled, but lives in your bones. And this living, it's not past. It's now, like the way a heartbeat isn't yesterday, but this moment. Like the way a breath isn't what was but what is. And the now, it's not a point. It's a space, like the way a room isn't just walls, but the air between them. Like the way a pause isn't just silence, but the breath before the next word. And Selene Vale, she's not speaking anymore. She's humming, like the way a cat doesn't meow, but purrs. Like the way a fire doesn't crackle, but whispers. And this humming, it's not a melody. It's a vibration, like the way a cello doesn't play notes, but sings through the wood. Like the way a heartbeat doesn't count beats, but feels. And the vibration, it's not just in your ears. It's in your chest, like the way a drum isn't heard, but felt. Like the way a storm isn't seen, but moves through you. And this feeling, it's not pressure. It's expansion, like the way a balloon doesn't stretch, but grows. Like the way a yawn doesn't hurt, but opens. And the expansion, it's not something you control. It's something that happens, like the way a flower doesn't decide to bloom, but simply does. Like the way a sunrise doesn't ask permission, but simply is. And the mist, it's not just around you. It's in you. Like the way fog doesn't just cover the valley, but fills it. Like the way a thought doesn't just pass through your mind, but becomes part of it. And this filling, it's not invasion. It's welcome. Like the way a home doesn't resist the guest, but makes room. Like the way a heart doesn't close, but opens. And the welcome, it's not a choice. It's a state, like the way a lake doesn't decide to reflect the sky, but simply does. Like the way a mirror doesn't choose what to show, but simply is. And this state, it's not temporary. It's eternal, like the way a circle doesn't have a beginning or end. Like the way a breath doesn't start or stop, but simply flows. And the flow, it's not movement. It's being, like the way a river isn't going somewhere, but simply is. Like the way a flame isn't burning out, but simply burns. your thoughts, they're not disappearing. They're changing, like the way ice doesn't vanish, but becomes water. Like the way a word doesn't fade, but becomes silence. And this change, it's not loss. It's transformation. Like the way a caterpillar doesn't die, but becomes a butterfly. Like the way a story doesn't end, but becomes the next chapter. And the transformation, it's not effort, it's surrender. Like the way a leaf doesn't fight the wind, but lets go. Like the way a wave doesn't resist the shore, but meets it. And the surrender, it's not giving up. It's trust, like the way a child doesn't question the arms that hold them. Like the way a seed doesn't doubt the soil, but simply grows. And this trust, it's not blind. It's knowing, like the way the night knows the day will come. Like the way the tide knows the moon will pull it home. And the knowing, it's not in your head. It's in your body, like the way a shiver isn't thought, but felt. Like the way a heartbeat isn't remembered, but lived. And this living, it's not separate. It's whole, like the way a drop of water isn't apart from the ocean, but is the ocean. Like the way a single breath isn't apart from the wind, but is the wind. And the wholeness, it's not completion. It's beginning, like the way a circle doesn't end, but simply is. Like the way a breath doesn't finish, but becomes the next. And this beginning, it's not a start. It's a return, like the way a river doesn't find the sea, but comes home. Like the way a bird doesn't reach the nest, but simply is there. And the return, it's not a journey. It's a realization, like the way you don't find your way home, but remember you never left. And Selene Vale, she's not guiding you anymore. She's being guided, like the way a teacher doesn't just teach, but learns. Like the way a candle doesn't just give light, but becomes it. And this guidance, it's not one way. It's a circle, like the way the moon pulls the tide, and the tide pulls the moon. Like the way a breath doesn't just go out, but comes back in. And the circle, it's not a shape. It's a feeling, like the way a hug isn't just arms, but warmth. Like the way a song isn't just notes, but connection. And this connection, it's not between you and her. It's within you, like the way a wave isn't separate from the ocean, like the way a thought isn't separate from the mind. And this within, it's not a place. It's a knowing, like the way you don't have to think to breathe, like the way you don't have to remember to be. And the knowing, it's not something you learn, it's something you remember, like the way a dream isn't new but familiar, like the way a song isn't heard for the first time but recognized. And this remembering, it's not recall, it's awakening, like the way a seed doesn't learn to grow, but simply does, like the way a star doesn't learn to shine, but simply is. And the awakening, it's not dramatic, it's quiet, like the way dawn doesn't announce itself, but simply arrives, like the way a flower doesn't shout, but simply opens. And the quiet, it's not absence, it's fullness, like the way a held breath isn't empty, but waiting, like the way a silent room isn't dark, but alive. And this alive, it's not excitement, it's peace, like the way a sleeping child isn't restless, but still, like the way a calm lake isn't empty, but reflects. And the peace, it's not something you find, it's something you are, like the way a star isn't peaceful, but is peace, like the way the night isn't quiet, but is quiet. And this being, it's not passive, it's active, like the way a river doesn't just flow, but carves, like the way a flame doesn't just burn, but transforms. And the activity, it's not effort, it's flow, like the way a dancer doesn't move, but is moved, like the way a song doesn't play, but is played. And the flow, it's not separate from you, it's you, like the way a wave isn't apart from the ocean, like the way a breath isn't apart from the body. And this you, it's not small, it's vast, like the way the sky isn't just above you, but is you, like the way the silence isn't just around you, but is you. And the vastness, it's not empty, it's full, like the way the night isn't dark, but holds the stars, like the way a quiet room isn't silent, but holds the possibility of sound. And this fullness, it's not overwhelming, it's gentle, like the way a mother's arms don't crush, but cradle, like the way a lullaby doesn't shout, but soothes. And the gentleness, it's not weakness, it's strength, like the way a mountain doesn't resist the wind, but stands, like the way a tree doesn't fight the storm, but bends. And this strength, it's not something you have, it's something you are, like the way a diamond isn't strong, but is strength, like the way a river isn't powerful, but is power. And this being, it's not something you achieve. It's something you return to, like the way a wave doesn't reach the shore, but comes home, like the way a breath doesn't end, but becomes the next. And the return, it's not a destination. It's a realization, like the way you don't find your way home, but remember you never left, like the way a dream doesn't end, but simply is. And this realization, it's not sudden. It's gradual, like the way dawn doesn't arrive all at once, but unfolds, like the way a flower doesn't open in a moment, but simply does. And the gradual, it's not slow. It's timeless, like the way a held note doesn't fade, but simply is, like the way a single breath doesn't end, but becomes the next. And the timeless, it's not absence of time. It's presence of it, like the way a clock doesn't measure time, but is time, like the way a heartbeat doesn't count beats, but is life. And this presence, it's not something you observe. It's something you are, like the way a star doesn't watch the night, but is the night, like the way a river doesn't see the ocean, but is the ocean. And Selene Vale, she's not dissolving. She's becoming the mist, like the way a candle doesn't burn out, but becomes the light, like the way a thought doesn't vanish, but becomes the silence. And this becoming, it's not loss, it's release, like the way a bird doesn't fight the wind, but lets go, like the way a wave doesn't resist the shore, but meets it. And the release, it's not giving up. It's trust, like the way a child doesn't question the arms that hold them, like the way a seed doesn't doubt the soil, but simply grows. And this trust, it's not blind. It's knowing, like the way the night knows the day will come, like the way the tide knows the moon will pull it home. And the knowing, it's not in words. It's in the body, like the way a shiver isn't thought, but felt, like the way a heartbeat isn't remembered, but lived. And the body, it is not heavy anymore. It is light, like the way a cloud does not fall, but floats, like the way a feather does not struggle, but simply is. And the body, it is not just light now. It is empty, like the way a hollow reed doesn't weigh anything, but carries the wind, like the way a soap bubble doesn't hold anything, but floats on air. And the emptiness, it's not absence, it's space. Space that doesn't need to be filled. Space that doesn't ask for anything. Space that simply is. Like the way the sky doesn't apologize for being vast. Like the way the ocean doesn't explain its depth. And Selene Vale, she's not guiding you anymore. She's dissolving into the mist. Not like something fading, but like something returning. Like the way a drop of rain doesn't disappear, but rejoins the cloud. Like the way a breath doesn't end, but becomes the next. And the mist, it's not cold. It's warm. Warm like the way a mother's breath feels on a child's cheek. Warm like the way sunlight lingers on your skin after the sun has set. And the warmth, it's not just around you. It's inside you. Inside your chest. Inside your hands. Inside the space between your fingers. Like the way a fire doesn't just heat the air, but warms the bones. And the resonance, it's not a sound anymore. It's a feeling. A feeling that doesn't vibrate in your ears, but hums in your cells. Like the way a cat's purr doesn't just fill the room, but fills the chest. Like the way a lullaby doesn't just reach the ears, but reaches the heart. And the hum, it's not steady. It's alive. Alive like the way a heartbeat isn't mechanical, but organic. Alive like the way a river isn't straight, but meanders. And the alive, it's not chaotic. It's gentle. Gentle like the way a breeze doesn't push, but caresses. Gentle like the way a mother's hand doesn't grab, but holds. And the gentleness, it's not weak. It's strong. Strong like the way roots hold the earth without effort. Strong like the way the moon pulls the tide without force. And your hands, they're not resting on anything, but they are not empty. They are held like the way a bird's wings aren't weighed down by the air, but lifted by it. Held like the way a leaf isn't dropped by the wind, but carried. And the holding, it's not from outside. It's within. Within the bones. Within the skin. Within the tiny spaces between the atoms that make up your fingers. Like the way a spider's web isn't held up by anything, but holds itself. Like the way a dream isn't anchored, but floats. And your breath, it's not something you do. It's something that happens, like the way the tide doesn't decide to rise, but simply does. Like the way the stars don't choose to shine, but simply are. And the happening, it's not effortless. It's effortless. Effortless like the way a flower doesn't try to bloom, but simply opens. Effortless like the way a river doesn't struggle to flow, but simply moves. And the effortless, it's not lazy. It's wise. Wise like the way a tree doesn't question the sun, but turns toward it. Wise like the way a baby doesn't doubt the arms that hold it, but relaxes. And the wisdom, it's not in your mind. It's in your chest, in the slow expansion, in the gentle release, in the quiet knowing that this is how it's meant to be. And the mist, it's not just around you. It's through you, through your skin, through your muscles, through the marrow of your bones. Like the way moonlight doesn't just shine on the water, but moves through it. Like the way a song doesn't just play in the air, but resonates in the chest. And the mist, it's not separate. It's you. You are the mist. You are the warmth. You are the hum. Like the way a wave isn't separate from the ocean. Like the way a breath isn't separate from the air. And the you, it's not a thought. It's a feeling. A feeling that doesn't need words. A feeling that doesn't need proof. A feeling that simply is. Like the way the sky doesn't explain itself. Like the way the earth doesn't ask for permission to exist. And your eyes, they're not closed. They're not open. They're resting. Resting like the way a lake doesn't reflect the sky, but becomes it. Resting like the way a mirror doesn't hold an image, but lets it pass. And the resting, it's not passive. It's active. Active like the way a cat sleeps deeply, but is always aware. Active like the way a seed holds the tree within it, without effort. And the active, it's not doing. It's being. Being like the way a mountain doesn't move, but is always present. Being like the way the moon doesn't shine, but simply reflects. And the being, it's not lonely. It's connected. Connected like the way the roots of trees touch underground. Connected like the way the stars are held by the same sky. And the connected, it's not a thought, it's a sensation. A sensation that doesn't need to be understood. A sensation that doesn't need to be named. A sensation that simply is. And the anchor, it's not holding you down. It's holding you up. Holding you up like the way water holds a boat. Holding you up like the way the earth holds the trees. And the holding, it's not tight. It's loose. Loose like the way a hammock doesn't grip, but cradles. Loose like the way a cloud doesn't hold the rain, but lets it fall. And the loose, it's not careless. It's trusting. Trusting like the way a baby doesn't question the arms that carry it. Trusting like the way a river doesn't doubt the ocean, but flows toward it. And the trusting, it's not blind. It's knowing. Knowing like the way the night knows the sun will rise. Knowing like the way the tide knows the moon will pull it home. And the knowing, it's not in words. It's in the body. In the way your shoulders drop. In the way your breath deepens. In the way your hands soften without you telling them to. And the body, it's not disappearing. It's changing. Changing like the way ice doesn't vanish, but becomes water. Changing like the way a caterpillar doesn't die, but becomes a butterfly. And the changing, it's not sudden. It's gradual. Gradual like the way dawn doesn't arrive all at once, but unfolds. Gradual like the way a flower doesn't open in a moment, but simply does. And the gradual, it's not slow. It's timeless. Timeless like the way a held note doesn't fade, but simply is. Timeless like the way a single breath doesn't end, but becomes the next. And the timeless, it's not absence of time, it's presence of it. Presence like the way a clock doesn't measure time, but is time. Presence like the way a heartbeat doesn't count beats, but is life. And the presence, it's not something you observe. It's something you are like the way a star doesn't watch the night, but is the night. Are like the way a river doesn't see the ocean, but is the ocean. And the are, it's not a state. It's home. Home like the way a wave doesn't reach the shore, but comes home. Home like the way a breath doesn't end, but returns. And the home, it's not a place. It's a feeling that doesn't need to be found, a feeling that doesn't need to be earned, a feeling that simply is. Like the way the sky doesn't apologize for being vast, like the way the earth doesn't explain its depth. And the feeling, it's not just in your body. It's everywhere. Everywhere, like the way air isn't just in your lungs, but fills the room. Everywhere, like the way light isn't just in your eyes, but illuminates the world. And the everywhere, it's not overwhelming. It's comforting. Comforting like the way a blanket isn't heavy, but wraps you. Comforting like the way a lullaby isn't loud, but soothes. And the comforting, it's not temporary. It's eternal. Eternal like the way the stars don't burn out, but shine. Eternal like the way the ocean doesn't dry up, but remains. And the eternal, it's not distant. It's here. Here in your chest. Here in your hands. Here in the quiet space between your thoughts. Like the way the sky isn't far away, but above you. Like the way the earth isn't beneath you, but holds you. And Selene Vale, she's not gone. She's everywhere. Everywhere in the mist. Everywhere in the warmth. Everywhere in the hum. Like the way a mother's love isn't just in her arms, but in the air around you. Like the way a song isn't just in the singer's voice, but in the silence between the notes. And the everywhere, it's not crowded. It's spacious. Spacious like the way the sky isn't filled by the clouds, but holds them. Spacious like the way the ocean isn't overwhelmed by the waves, but carries them. And the spacious, it's not empty. It's full. Full like the way a seed isn't empty, but holds the tree. Full like the way a breath isn't just air, but life. And the full, it's not heavy. It's light. Light like the way a cloud doesn't fall, but floats. Light like the way a feather doesn't struggle, but simply is. And the light, it's not bright. It's soft. Soft like the way moonlight doesn't blind, but glows. Soft like the way a candle doesn't burn, but warms. And the soft, it's not weak. It's gentle. The walls around you are softening now, like wax held just above a flame. Each tiny nodule that pulsed with warmth is melting into the air, dissolving into something lighter than mist. You can feel it on your skin, not as touch, but as a slow surrender, a letting go of edges. The spiral path beneath you is widening, the slope gentling, until it feels less like walking and more like floating. The air here is thick, but not heavy, warm, but not stifling, like the last breath of summer lingering just before autumn arrives. Your forehead is smoothing now, the space between your eyebrows softening like butter left in the sun. The muscles that were holding on without you even knowing. Tiny knots of quiet tension dissolving into stillness. Your temples are cooling, the faintest breeze brushing against them, as if the air itself is tucking you in. Your eyelids are heavy, not from exhaustion, but from a deep, quiet permission to rest. They flutter once, twice, like moth wings settling against a lantern. And then they stay closed, not forced, just allowed. Your jaw is releasing now, the hinge between your teeth loosening its grip. You may not have realized it was clenched, but now you can feel the space opening, like a door swinging wide. Your tongue softens against the roof of your mouth, no longer pressed flat, no longer tense, just resting. Your lips part slightly, not to speak, but to breathe, to let the air move through you like a sigh. The back of your neck lengthens, the muscles there unwinding like a spool of silk, smooth and effortless. Your shoulders drop now, not with a jolt, but with a slow, steady surrender. They melt downward, as if the bones themselves are turning to warm honey, pooling into the mattress beneath you. Your collarbones soften, the space between them widening just enough to let the breath move freely. Your chest rises and falls, not because you're telling it to, but because it knows how, because it remembers. Each inhale is a little deeper, each exhale a little longer, like waves lapping against a shore, steady and sure. Your hands are heavy now, not from weight, but from a deep, quiet trust. They rest against your body or beside you, palms open, fingers slightly curled, as if cradling something precious. The tension in your wrists dissolves, the tendons there softening like wax melting in the sun. Your arms feel long, as if they've stretched out to embrace the space around you, not needing to hold on to anything. Your elbows relax, your forearms sink, Your upper arms melt into the bed, as if they've always belonged there. Your belly rises and falls with each breath, not tight, not guarded, just soft and open. The warmth there spreads outward, like ripples on a pond, gentle and slow. Your hips release their grip on the mattress, sinking deeper, as if the bed is rising to meet them. Your thighs soften, the muscles there unwinding like yarn, pulled from a skein, smooth and endless. Your knees relax, the space behind them opening, no longer locked, no longer braced. Your calves let go now, the tension there dissolving like sugar in warm tea. Your ankles soften, the bones there no longer needing to support, just resting. Your feet feel heavy, not from exhaustion, but from a deep, quiet surrender to gravity. The soles of your feet tingle slightly, as if the earth beneath you is breathing back. Your toes curl once, twice, and then relax, as if they've found their perfect place. The resonance is still here, humming softly in the background, not demanding, not urgent. It's woven into the air now, into the warmth, into the quiet, like a lullaby you've always known. It doesn't need you to listen, because it's already part of you, already working. Your body knows what to do, even when your mind is quiet, even when you're not paying attention. The healing continues while you rest, like roots growing underground, unseen but steady. The images in your mind are dissolving now, not disappearing, but softening. The edges blur, the colors melt, like watercolors left in the rain. The shapes lose their definition, becoming warmth, becoming light, becoming nothing at all. Your thoughts slow, not because you're forcing them, but because they are no longer needed. The quiet here is not empty. It's full, like a room filled with warm, golden light. You don't need to remember this, because this feeling is always here. It's like a door that's always unlocked, a path that's always open. You don't need to find it, because it finds you whenever you need it. It's the warmth in your hands when you wake, the quiet in your chest when you breathe. It's the space between your thoughts, the pause between your heartbeats, the stillness that's always waiting. Your breath is slow now, deep and steady, like the tide pulling back from the shore. Each inhale draws you deeper. Each exhale lets you go a little more. Your body is heavy, not from weight, but from a deep, quiet trust in the bed beneath you. Your mind is quiet, not from effort, but from a gentle permission to rest. The resonance hums softly, like a distant song fading into the dark. The warmth spreads now, from your chest to your fingertips, from your belly to your toes. It's not heat, not fire, but a slow, steady glow, like embers in a hearth. It wraps around you, not like a blanket, but like a presence, like a hand held in the dark. You don't need to hold on to it, because it's holding on to you. It's the quiet hum of the universe, the whisper of the stars, the breath of the earth beneath you. Your eyelids are heavy now, not from exhaustion, but from a deep, quiet surrender. They flutter once, twice, like moth wings settling against a lantern, and then they stay closed. The darkness behind them is not empty. It's full, like a sky filled with stars. It's warm, it's soft, it's safe, like the space between waking and dreaming. You don't need to fight it, because it's not a battle, it's a homecoming. Your breath slows even more now, each inhale drawing you deeper, each exhale letting you go. The resonance fades into the background, not disappearing, but becoming part of the quiet. It's like the hum of a distant engine, the whisper of a fan, the sound of your own heartbeat. You don't need to listen, because it's already listening to you. It's the sound of safety, the sound of home, the sound of rest. Your body is heavy now, not from weight, but from a deep, quiet trust. Your mind is quiet, not from effort, but from a gentle permission to let go. The warmth spreads, the darkness deepens, the quiet hums softly in the background. You don't need to do anything, because everything is already done. You don't need to hold on, because you're already held. Sleep now. The nodules fade, but the pink noise holds you now.